the first thing we've done is we've just kind of determined what lights we're going to use and where. A good way to do that is really just test some things out. So two ways you can do that is one, if you just go take a flashlight at night and try lighting up some stuff and see what looks good. That's a great way to do it. Another thing that I'd recommend, a little trick that we use sometimes, is actually just using a 9-volt battery and the actual lighting fixture that you're gonna use. If you've bought a good one, you should be able to run this off a 9-volt battery just by attaching the two wires to the terminals on the battery, and then you can actually go around and you can light up some stuff and see what looks best. So good trick. That'd probably be the first step, so you can kind of see what's going to look best on your property. Really cool trick, really easy, that we use all the time. So now that we've played around, we've kind of seen what's going to look good on this property. We've selected our fixtures, and now we're going to go and kind of place them where we want. So on this project, we're going to use 3 different types of lights. We're going to use a wash light that we're going to use to highlight the front entrance and the peak of this house. We're going to use a very common bullet light or uplight or spotlight, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to highlight some evergreen trees. We're going to take it kind of to the next level. We're going to add an extra degree here, and we're actually going to put a green filter on this lens, so it's going to make the evergreen tree just stand out that much more and look that much greener. And then the third one we're going to use, where usually you see a tree like this kind of behind me, where they would just typically throw some uplights in the ground and light that up. We're actually going to use a hanging light in this tree that's going to light the tree from up above, as well as light a lot of the ground cover around it. So it's just a way to light a tree without having to put 2 or 3 lights on the bottom. We can do everything with just one light, so it's a good trick and a good tip to just help save some money as well. So that's what we're going to do on this project. Okay, so the next step is we've picked our lights. We know that where we're going to put them. Now we're actually going to go and just start placing them in the ground. We're not going to do anything permanent yet, because we want to make sure everything works before we get it buried. But I'm going to take my ground stake, and we're going to get that nice and deep, and I just use a rubber mallet so that we can really get it down there and make sure it's nice and stable. And then go ahead and screw our light on. And then lastly, just kind of adjust our light so we can get it close to where we want it. Leave it at that, and then we're going to go make some final adjustments once we get everything wired and make sure this is exactly where we want to leave it. So once we've got all our fixtures placed, the next step is generally we're just going to go and run all our wires. So we're not going to bury anything again, but just take our wire, leave a loop at every lighting fixture, just so you can leave a little extra room. So in case we need to move that light, we've got a little bit of play to do that with. And then basically just above the ground, we're just going to lay all our wire out to each fixture, and then all the way back to the transformer, just to make sure that we have enough wire. Again, leaving a loop at every single light, so we have a little bit of give. And then from there, we're going to go and we're going to wire everything up and just make sure everything works. Yes, once we've got all our wire laid out, the next step is we just want to make sure we have power, so that we're going to go and actually get our transformer mounted and hooked up so that we can test all the lights. So what I generally recommend is not mounting these on the house. Just for the sake, it's just that much easier. If you just go buy a nice 4x4 cedar post, and we usually put a nice iron cap on it so it looks good, and then you can just go and mount it right on there. It's just a cleaner way to do it, and you always want to make sure, because this transformer is going to plug into your GFCI receptacle, so you always want to be close to it. So again, that's just another reason why I like using a 4x4 post, because then I can kind of dictate how close I want to be to that outlet. And depending on the transformer that you're going to use, they're pretty much all going to have a common tap and another terminal. So you're going to have 2 terminals where your low voltage wire is basically going to just go right in there, screw those tight, and then from there you're going to have power. So that's all you really need for to know about transformers. Just make sure that whatever size transformer that you're using is big enough to handle all your lights. So we've got a 60-watt transformer here, which means if we're using LED bulbs and each one of them uses 5 watts of power, then roughly we're going to fit about 10 lights on that transformer. So again, just kind of quickly showing you how to hook up a transformer. So now we're just going to connect our wire. What we use here is we use a special kind of outdoor waterproof connector. They're gel filled, as well as they have a really good mechanical seal, and all that means is it's going to help keep the wire from pulling apart. So it really provides a long lifetime connection. So really easy to use. You got 3 ports on the bottom. One wire, your fixture wire goes in one. Your wire, one part of your wire goes out that way, and then from your other one goes in the other port, and these just snap tight. It creates that connection, and then you do the same thing for the other wires. So you got your wire coming in, your wire going out, and then your fixture wire, and then that just snaps tight, and that's how you wire your lighting fixture. So now that we've got all our fixtures wired, we're just going to go around and make sure that everything's working. So I would just go and double check that all our lights are on and they're working the way they should be, and then as soon as we've checked all that and everything's good, we're going to go and do the final step, which is bury the wire and make our final adjustments. Yeah, so the last step, we've got all our wire buried. Now we're just going to go make our final adjustments and just make sure we've got our lights exactly the way we want them. And we're all done, and then we'll come back and we'll check everything at night and just make sure it all still looks good. And basically that's how you install a low voltage landscape lighting system. Hey guys, we're just wrapping up in Watermark here. Just want to quickly show you what we've done. So again, instead of lighting some of these trees here from down below and adding a bunch of path lights, what we've done is we've actually snuck some lights up in the tree there. I don't even know if you can see that, but we got a light up in there that's going to be shining down to help light the tree as well as some of the ground cover. So we've done that on 3 of these little trees on this property here, this one over here, and then another one back there, again just to light the tree and a little bit of the ground cover. Then we're going to highlight this front peak of this house pretty much right to the top. We've got some pretty powerful lights in there that we're going to use that are going to just wash it. And again, we've kind of hidden them behind some plants, but those are going to shine up on there. And then lastly, with an evergreen, you know, we've seen a typical uplight that you usually see. The difference is what we've done is we've actually thrown a green filter in there, so it's really going to make this tree pop. So we're going to come back later and get some pictures and shoot a quick video, and we'll show you what everything looks like. Hey guys, Cal from the Lighting Doctor here. I hope you guys have been enjoying all our how-to videos as well as a lot of the lighting techniques videos that we've been putting up. This is going to be a quick video just briefly summarizing the 3 most popular landscape lighting techniques that are out there with some quick tips, which is uplighting, pathway lighting, and downlighting. So we hope you guys enjoy this. Again, these videos are courtesy of our friends at FX Luminaire, who've been putting out some great training material. And another reason why we love using their products and promoting their products, we have the ability to choose from any landscape lighting manufacturer that is out there. We choose FX Luminaire 90% of the time because their quality is unmatched. The people that work there, their support, everything that they offer is next level. So we hope you guys enjoy this. You can find many of their products on our website at lightingdoctor.ca, or email me your questions and comments to cal@lightingdoctor.ca, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Uplighting is the most dramatic type of landscape lighting. Let's review some basics. Trees are traditionally illuminated with uplights. with a special focus to ensure all areas of the tree are highlighted from the necessary viewing areas. Use long shrouds or hex baffles when the light source is visible to your general audience. Focus on lighting the trunk and branching structure of a tree instead of the leaves. Always ensure that the tree is properly pruned. Wall washes are a great option for shrubs, walls, and boulders. To add light while hiding the fixture, use in-grade lights. Don't forget to highlight the architectural features of a house. Uplights are the most impactful way to bring color into a landscape. By adding a few colors, uplights can create fun looks and themes. Let's recap some pathlight fundamentals. Traditionally, pathways are designed with pathlights. Stagger the placement of each fixture for a classic look, or align them evenly for a more modern look. Since pathlights are usually installed to enhance nighttime safety for pedestrians, spacing should be consistent along the entire path. When you have a tree or structure above the pathway, use downlights to bring a natural light to the area without drawing attention to the fixtures. If you have a high traffic area and you can't use downlights or pathlights, FX Luminaire also has in-grade lights and wall lights that wash the path. FX Luminaire has many traditional and contemporary fixtures to help you better match those fixtures to your landscape. Downlighting is the most natural lighting technique. Use downlights to softly illuminate gardens, shrubs, and landscape vegetation during the late evening and at night. Downlights installed in man-made structures like pavilions, gazebos, or trellises provide a nice light to high-traffic areas. When you install downlights above a tree canopy, you can achieve a very dramatic moonlighting look with shadows. You can also use downlights to illuminate walkways or areas with changing elevation.
The Lighting Doctor's premium LED do-it-yourself landscape lighting kit comes fully loaded with everything you'll need to turn your home into the neighborhood bright spot. This package is great if you have extensive landscaping or gardens with some walkways and multiple trees and perennial plants on your property. Each kit comes with 12 FX Luminaire accent lighting fixtures and 12 4.5-watt LED bulbs. These lights are great for highlighting the beautiful features of your home. They can also be used to draw attention to detailed stonework. They can also be used in your garden beds as spotlights for large, beautiful trees on your property, or to simply keep the beautiful colors in your flower beds illuminated even after the sun goes down. 8 FX Luminaire path lighting fixtures are included, along with 8 2.5-watt LED bulbs. These LED bulbs are highly efficient and have a lifespan of over 10,000 hours, meaning you won't have to replace the bulbs or fixtures like you would with cheap solar lights. The Lighting Doctor's landscape lighting kits can be installed in 8 simple steps, and this premium kit includes 80 waterproof connectors, 250 feet of copper low-voltage lighting cable, and a high-quality 120-watt Kichler power transformer. Another perk that comes with the premium kit is a Wi-Fi programmable timer by Wion, allowing you to turn your lights on and off at the comfort of your fingertips. As part of this kit, you'll also be able to access an installation design guide to help you personally design your system to best fit the needs of your home. If you're still looking for some more assistance, you can take advantage of a free consultation with the Lighting Doctor, where Cal will take a look at your house and give you a few ideas and recommendations so your home sees the best results. The Lighting Doctor's premium landscape lighting kit comes with free shipping across North America and is now on sale for just $27.99. To order, visit lightingdoctor.ca, or for more information, call 1-888-471-0008.